Good morning, and good morning. I'm trying to fund my personal account with PayPal. Is it done? Yes, it's done. Perfect. I just put some monies into the personal accounts and I've got 1800 in that bad boy. That was how much? 225 something. Another 25. 1 minute. Probably stick another 15 there. There's 1850, but I'll leave it at 1800 for now. That's enough. Personal account's growing slowly, but mainly by me compounding in it, still taking losses and stuff like that, unfortunately. But hey ho, it is what it is. What can you do? So news today, we don't have that much going on. Let me just set up thing. Obviously, Independence Day sale, yes, that's fine. Go to M5 as soon as we can, and then start figuring out what we're gonna do, because it's almost at 7:30. 3 minutes till we reach that time now. Actually, we do have this high here that was tagged into here. We had a huge reaction, but we failed to fail that zone, if that makes sense. So price might want to continue going higher and take out this high here. Put that. Let's go to M15 because we might need to. Okay, I think it's going to continue to go higher for now anyway. So this copy of SGU and to pay. Okay, USD CAD fell. We are starting to see dollar weakness. I need to have a look at the Fed tool to see if the Fed has actually changed their stance. or their hawkishness or dovish, what can I say, a hikishness stance. I keep forgetting the terminology, man.
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J.
NZD-JPY is now no longer on the tables, according to the Edge Finder. That's annoying.
67% on the subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
So yeah, that all looks good to me. To quickly figure out what's going on with the price action. So price come down, took these lows, moved higher, took those lows, was pushing up internally, come back down for this channel, started to push up internally, had the invalid zone here, out there, price tagged in, gave a tiny reaction, slowly stuttered and then flew through that level. Then we didn't really take any lows there or anything. Actually, yeah, you could say that low there. Then price started to push up here, come down, took those lows, pushed up there. So that's interesting. I think that zone's gonna fail because you just tagged into this demand zone. I think we're gonna continue to go bullish for now. So we might still continue to see weakness in the dollar itself. So let's just go back to M1, mark out the lows that got taken, and then these lows, and that this tagged into this kind of M1 demand zone. Keep that there for now. Let's look at euro really quickly on M5. So if we're following the similar narrative on EU, GU, then we should be looking at a very similar thing on EU as well. I don't see us doing that much of a move. Probably in New York session we could do like a 40 odd pip move. Where are we now? You can see a 20 pip for sure, but I'm not sure about a 26 to 33 pip move on a bank holiday. So see what happens with that. We have made relatively equal highs here, which is interesting. I think I'm bring that to about 8:15 or 8 o'clock really. I would class that as relatively equal highs. To go to M5 because you got this invalid zone. What time are you on now? 30, so 45 that should fail. Realistically should fail by then. Pencil, where are you? Here you are. Come down, took that low, moved higher, took that low, took this channel here, took that low there, took that low there. So slowly coming down, taking lows, moving higher, sweeping channels and moving higher. That's like a balanced way of price action to move. Then we had a bunch of lows here that got taken, and then price moved up pretty swiftly. This took these lows that once again tagged into a form of demand zone right there, and then continued to move higher. So yeah, E and G are both moving to similarly at the moment. Now we do have this high, which I think price is gonna fly through that. I don't think we should see a reversal, but I'll be mindful of price action around that level. I will be mindful of price action around that level, the 34, 83 even. We'll do 80, about 0.5 pip on the break, and then we'll do a very similar 0.5 on the break of this as well. Boom diggity doo. So that's those two done. Probably kind of keep it like that because we are kind of expecting that zone to fail. UJ's done a big move just now. I've just seen it fall quite a bit. Wow. Okay. Oh, intervention. That's an intervention. Because that was a fat candle. Like a pretty beefy candle. That we just had on yen. It's like a 10-15 pip candle. Which is why I'm suspicious. Do you need the edge finder? You need the edge finder. Sorry. Yeah, that's doing a move right now. The yen is doing a move. You can see it on NZD/JPY, but on UJ, it's wait. Let me just there you go. That's doing a move right now. Wow, wow. I am not surprised that the Bank of Japan will do an intervention just after a bad NFP and they got a bank holiday. That makes it easy for them. When liquidity is low, that's when they often do it, and we've just seen a great representation of that. That was brilliant. Wow. That's the yen done. Oh man, I think that's the yen already done. Yeah, I'm feeling that that's done now. Yeah, I don't know what to say now. It's already done the damn move. That was hilarious. A nice move back up again. I'm just gonna stay away from yen for a little bit because there's just too much going on. Also, if I was gonna go long, I would have gone long on this pullback, but I don't see price doing that after taking that big move there. Realistically, I see it doing something like this. So moves up. I want to see it correctively come back and then break structure higher for me to go long from this zone, and then can't do that. Or the only other thing I would like to see here is price obviously does that move up, pulls back, makes structure, then you can go long from this demand zone, and price tags in and then flies off. So you got two choices of what could happen here. I prefer this one here, it's more cleaner, but we'll see what happens. Just yeah. Looks like it wants to do the second one. So now we can kind of zoom in a bit better. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is looking good. 80 with the 1.5 pip SL, do an extended 1 pip, so 2.5 pip SL. Over the spread by what, 0.2? I think I seen 0.3, so I'll cover it by 0.3. It's broke structure already. Oh damn it. It might be moving a bit fast. Is there any news? I don't wanna be in the way of any news. 745, 715, 7 French industrial production. Let's look at Forex factory really quickly. No, perfect. There's no red folder on here, so that should be clear from all the prop firms is inside. Try and quickly get didn't tag, did it? Not yet, no. Buy limit. And then EUs took those highs, which is fantastic. Need to do it on GU as well on here on F1. So what price did I have on there? 780. 80 SL on here would have been 1.7, 2.7, 3. Instant. Hey, why is it being weird? Algorithmic trading is what? Yeah, let me try that. Okay. Well, that was a quick loss. And I didn't even manage to get in on this account, but I'm gonna
French Finance Minister Lescure saying most likely
They come wick that low.
for next year will do all to be as close as possible to 5% deficits.
There you go. Typical. There's another L added to my list. Tough days, man. Tough days. It's funny because GU went on to create some really nice structure.
French industrial production month to month minus 0.1%, minus 0.1%. Final forecast minus 0.4%.
Like really clean structure, right? Like that, and then that, and then it just somehow come down and failed. I would have taken that trade time and time again. That was textbook. I would have taken that time and time again. Anyway, let's go to USD CAD now. We took one loss there. Oof. Let's see what price forms now then. I'm happy to go back in again if I can catch something clean. But if we're gonna go back in again, it has to be I think USD CAD is going to continue going down. But there's no clean entry yet. There's nothing like clean for me to say, yeah, there's where I want to go short or anything. But I can see like a bunch of lows here. Like just lows here. What to do with yen? I have to go to the next day, I'm guessing. Need to get rid of the NZD-JPY, I think, if it's fell off the Edgefinder readings and stuff for a swing perspective anyway. So that was a bit of a painful loss there. How much was it across all of the accounts? So have a look. On the 200k account, it was a tiny loss. It just got a few shots left in the barrel there. In the 100k account, you literally got 2-3 trades left on the 100k account. Wow, I really need a win on those accounts. Note to self, don't buy 3-step accounts with a 5% drawdown, 5% TP, and then risk 1%. Bad idea. As the FTMO, that's doing 0.25% risk, so that's only in a 3.75% drawdown. That's totally fine. And then this one here, 5. A 4.5% drawdown. That's not. And then the $1,800 pound accounts turned quickly into less than that. So from 1,800 to 1,770 quite quickly as well. Oh dear. These things happen, I suppose. It's coming down now. I was just following volume, momentum, direction, but maybe I got in too early, possibly. Had invalid zone the opposite side to target. Failure of that continues with bullish price action, which it did. Low contraction, 1-2 fat candles. That still seemed very clean. Like even on here, 1, 2, 3 fat bearish candles, and then 1 fat candle going up. So it showed momentum still on the long side, but could have been an early buyer there, which is why you shouldn't trade Frankfurt. But the thing is, you generally can do that. So just one of those things, I suppose. I'm happy with that. I took the trade. It is what it is. I would take that again. It was valid. I just wonder what the edge finder looks like at the moment. Turkish party delegation paid respect to the martyred leader. I still keep an eye on the charts. If I can catch another entry, then I'll take it. But I might be close to blowing the 100k account, to be honest. The 3-step with FXify. But lesson learned, don't get a 3-step account. But this is trading as part of the game. It is what it is. I'll do well enough to be trading so many accounts and only just start blowing 1/2. And even then, it's a rare circumstance. So I'm just perfectly happy. See what happens here. Yeah, holiday in it for the VIX. Indices are still open, but temporarily up 1% on the Nasdaq. Seeing oil push up again, trying to claim that 70 level. GBPJPY is up. Let's see if I can figure out what the reading would be. Interesting, we're seeing volume on the downside. We did take that low, but then we kind of chopped around for a bit, but yeah, we did. Give me my freaking pencil. Yeah, we did take that low. Then them lows. Yeah, okay, I can see that, yep. But there's still no entry anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'd say it's going to build up this channel here, go up, take some highs and continue to go down, because that is clearly bearish. So we needed to pull back. So yeah. But we will wait and see. You there? You have an invalid zone right there at the bottom, I suppose. Then all of this here below it. Yeah, I could see that. Like that. But we'll see now because price has just come taken that low. And tagged into this demand zone here. So let's see if we're going to see volume come in. If we are, it could be creating that new invalid zone to the high side to continue the bias of going long. I heard Discord, but there's no message or anything from anyone or anything.
According to RSNA, Iran resolved issues for Chinese ships transiting Hormuz.
Okay. 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 Bit tricky to see on this chart because there's so much going on. This is the only one we've had to pull back to continue going down. See what happens. No, London open on the minute. There's nothing on EUG's coming down. London open come down on the minute, took this low of this channel. Now we're gonna continue to go down or push through higher. Oh, looks like it might continue to go down. I could be wrong. Now that could fly all the way through this. Which if it does, is fair. What's price gonna do, man? Is it gonna continue to drop down and keep melting, or is it gonna turn around and go higher, or is it gonna consolidate? I think consolidate. It's gonna do move for about 5-10 minutes, then it's gonna consolidate. Whilst you're waiting for that, let's just look on yen. How many pips did it fall in those 1-2 minutes? Yeah, 50 pips, lol. That's funny. That is so funny. So now the account's only up 4.48% from August to August, when it was up like nearly 10. So that's difficult, man. 1 year only up 4%. That is hard. But the bright side is better than being in drawdown. At least I ended the August to August so far positive, 4.4%. But damn, man, harsh year. Oh, Turkish CPI year on year 32.6%. That's it's gotta be harsh. That's got to be harsh. Inflation, man. Anyway, what are we saying? We're seeing a push up slightly on GU, slightly, whereas on EU we're not. We're seeing it kind of consolidate, which is concerning. But euro is much weaker than the pound, I think, overall. So I want GU to form.
Cabinet Secretary Kihara saying not to pursue fiscal policies that undermine the market's confidence.
We want to see GU make another leg to the upside. Come on. Still nothing yet. 11 minutes in the London Open.
يستوي القاعدون من المؤمنين غير أولي الضرر والمجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالهم وأنفسهم.
Anyway, so who played yesterday? It was the second, right? The USA won versus Bosnia, Spain versus Austria, Portugal versus Croatia, Switzerland versus Algeria. Today, Australia versus Egypt, Argentina versus Cape Verde, and Colombia versus Ghana. So who's round 16 then? Ugh, USA rigged. Canada versus Morocco. Morocco should win. Paraguay versus France. France should win. Brazil versus Norway. Brazil should win. Mexico versus England. England should win. I hope they lose. Spain not confirmed who they're playing yet. USA versus Belgium. Belgium should be able to beat USA. They're just waiting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go through to the final 16, which we'll find out from today. Who's this Dr. Golami Haldad, father of Moto Films, much about along with Dr. Ghulam Hadaf, father of martyred Zara, the martyred wife of Imam Sayyid Mujtaba Khomeini along. Oh, they killed his wife as well. Yo, I would not be giving up then. I'm surprised he even spoke about the ceasefire. I would still be pumped. Yeah, listen, shut up. You're getting slapped. Why do I keep hitting Discord bloop 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 but no notifications? What are you doing, Discord? Margin rule will be okay. Wow, so they've removed the margin rule and stuff like that. Funded next have fantastic, so you can start taking bigger positions. That's perfect. Now they just have the 3% risk rule. Wow, they're actually really good to remove that and not keep it on that as an excuse to limit traders. That's really good. But how long can they sustain it, man? Because then people can start making more money again. Still continuing to go down. Break structure tagging to supply zone, moving down. So could this invalid zone actually be the main high then, or whatever? Looks like it could be. Volume come from there. Structure come from there. You had slow contraction to the upside. What's that supposed to be, Sahad? What is that supposed to be? You look on the YouTube.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time and financial introduce.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful
Let me
deal,
go
people.
on
Come on.
YouTube on the computer because I can't see what the hell that is supposed to be. Just a bunch of symbols, but I can't figure out what it is. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is, bro. No idea what that is. I took another L today. Just moments ago on GU right here, price is bullish. It was continuing to be bullish, had the invalid zone, volume coming into the buy side, broke structure, took the invalid zone out, retraced, broke structure again, found the nearest demand zone, hit along, and it just took off and like took a L. The issue with Frankfurt is that it's best to not trade it, but you can if you know what you're doing. I think that trade I took, I'm happy with that, bro. I'm completely happy. That's I took another L. Now I'm on 10 losing trades. That's the worst I've ever had. I think my average losing streak is about 6 or 7 I think. But within those 7, it was 7 trades where like 6 or 7 when there's no mistakes, whereas I've hit about 5 mistakes on this. So about 10 losing streak now. If you take out the 5 mistakes, then it puts me at 5 losing streak. But yeah, it's harsh one, man. Harsh one. And I just put more money in my personal account as well, which is annoying. So I had 1800, now it's down to 1770. So I took a teeny little loss there. But would I take that trade again? 1,000,000%. So that's a valid loss. Like, I'm happy with that. No problems at all. It is what it is. Hello, man. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm happy with losses when they're valid. I'm not happy with losses when I make a mistake. Like, I get a bit frustrated, not frustrated, disappointed in myself. But as a person, you're going to make mistakes in it, so I can accept that. So I'm not that bothered. I'm just still, you know, clocking in, doing the job as you should. But these Trump markets, man, they're very awkward. Very, very awkward. I call the DXY level really good anyway. It has done a lovely move down from here. And then we had the NFP data come out, which is changing the way the Fed's going to be moving for a while. Let's just pull that information up again. Fed probability. So it's softened the need for a hike. Hi Bashi, Saima Khan, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, welcome. Haven't downloaded the soundboard. I'll open up the soundboard. 1 sec. How you doing, Saima? Welcome. There's soundboard.
Welcome to
There's
Stratton
Stratton.
Oakmont.
Sahad, please behave now. You have a sister here. Yeah, please don't be like crazy. Please. Right, so the Fed watch tool. Okay, so the Fed wanted to do a hike in September, October time, but then we had really bad NFP data come in. Now that stuns the Fed from doing a hike sooner, because if we're seeing a deterioration of the labor market, that's a concern for the Fed, because it's not gonna give them confidence to rate hikes. If we had good NFP data, we had really good employment and stuff like that, then the Fed could have said, you know what, let's hike sooner, because at least more people are employed, the labor market's holding up, we can rate hike because at least people are employed. It will slow inflation down faster. But unfortunately, with the labor market data coming out weaker, that's a concern, because if they do hike and then it pushes the labor market into free for all, then that's worse, isn't it? So I think that's why we're seeing DXY fall quite lovely off of that level that I've had marked out, which I had marked out for ages, and it's beautiful level, man. On DXY, literally comes straight into that level, bang, tap, lovely move down. Now I think if we're gonna get a leg back up again, it's gonna be around that 100.4 level, so we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, Simon, where are you from? I've got a feeling Pakistan or India because of the name. Anyway, Sahad, how's your trading going? Okay, interesting. So we just seen price come down, take out these lows here. I am from Pakistan. Me patasi. So we've seen price come take out this low and move high. Good, bro. Got my payout now. Back to trading. Mashallah, tabarakallah. Congratulations, man. You're doing really good, bro. So now I need price to create a leg down for me to go higher again, and then I can consider getting long again, because I took that one loss right here. But yeah, you're welcome, man, of course. So inshallah, if you get that, making that clean structure, then I'm gonna go long. And if I do get that clean structure, I'll go long GU and I'll probably short USD CAD. USD JPY, I'm not sure, because you had another yen intervention, so I'm a bit skeptical about getting into a move now, because volatility dies out after you've had that yen intervention move. I'd rather be in that trade before the intervention occurs, in it. But then the issue then becomes that you need to time it with absolute finesse, otherwise you're gonna get chopped. Like, I know people who are buying or selling yen. UK. I'm from the UK, but I'm also Pakistani as well. I was born here. So yeah, I think that's a bit tricky, innit? Because then with the yen, like, you don't know when they're gonna do it, but you know they will. Like on the 30-minute time frame, I know people who were shorting here, shorting at 162, and shorting at 160.5, and they got taken out at a loss because they didn't expect price to go higher. It can go as high as it wants. The Bank of Japan isn't going to intervene at obvious levels, if you get what I mean. Hello, Mwangi, Karibu Ndugu. Karibu.
Welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
Where are you from in Pakistan anyway? You're from like Islamabad or something, or what? So look at that. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that price action there. Now, if we could form another leg like that, and then hopefully inshallah get some form of retracement, I want to hit long, wait for this zone to fail, and then hopefully catch a longer move from that level is what I would hope to see. USD CAD's having a nice reaction. EUGU are looking good. NZD JPY not looking good. GJ. GJ isn't that good either. I think USD JPY is going to be the more better pair for shorting, but I don't want to short the yen at the moment. I want Neville to send the link in the Discord, but I think he said he's gonna tomorrow till Wednesday next week it'll be the same, so he's gonna be late in it on the Edge Finder reading, because I wanted to find out which asset I could swap out for more of a swing trade.
Japan firms proposed average wage increase of 5.01% versus 5.25% last year, largest union group Rengo citing final survey.
Oh, I don't like when they have this automated AI voice on here, man. Where's the guy gone? Right, let me just... yeah. Russian Muslims have also come to pay respects to the martyred leader. Interesting. Oh, they got video of the body of Khomeini and stuff. They got Armenian delegation as well. Wow, there's a lot of people coming to visit the
Rengo releases final count of
Khomeini, innit?
Japan's Rengo.
They're doing the funeral today for Khomeini, so there's like all the delegations from like the Muslim countries and stuff that have gone to pay respects to Uncle, innit? Uncle Iran. I like that. If you get a slow retracement, I'm willing to go wrong. Yeah, RIP, man. Rest in peace, Khomeini. Top G. I don't like the look of that. There's more volume on the short side than there is the long side. That is concerning. So now, for example, on USD CAD, you could say prices come down, took these lows, and that's going to move higher. And then on Euro, you could say very similar thing. Price took these highs, and that's going to come to move lower. So I don't like the look of that. I might need to switch to shorts. I'm not sure. I'm waiting. I already took a loss, Mwangi Allen over here on GU long. Valid trade. I'm completely happy with the trade, no issues. It's just an L. Yeah, look at that volume, man. It's on the short side for sure. Gold are not doing much. Silver's moving up good, but silver's up 2.8%. Now, see, if I had enough balance in my account, yeah, like if I had 10k for example, I would have bought in at 60 and 55. Looks like it. Looks like what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it does look like the volume's on the short side. So yeah, but I was following from Frankfurt in it, so, and Asia was giving clear direction to continue going long. Frankfurt was, oh the hell, I hate when it does that. Frankfurt was also saying that, you know, the direction looks to be like it's on the longer side. So I thought, okay, sure, I'll just follow the direction of the market, right? And the volume was beautiful on the long side, and then obviously took that trade there, completely valid, and then it just fell off really. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, it could easily go short because we've got this level here and we've got Asia midline, so it could easily drop all the way down to here. So we just have to wait and see what it does, because we know that
Group Holdings Pty,
because you know that it can just sit in a consolidation. We'll have to wait and see what it's gonna do. NFP data was mad yesterday. What? Has that gone to the next playlist? I need to get more playlist music for stream stuff because so repeatable, if that makes sense. Right, what are you saying there, sir? Hold on 1 minute. Okay, yeah, there you go. Euros broke that low. That's interesting. Euro has broke that low. So Euro is continuing the leg to the downside. USD CAD is continuing the leg to the upside and is taken at this level here as well, which is right on Asia midline. No, it's not. It's not an Asia midline. But once again, there was no entry for long. There was no entry for long in any way that I could see here, so there's nothing I can physically do. Now the next level I would consider is going to be this high here, and that is literally right around Asia high. Sorry Sahad, what were you saying? Bashi, next Tuesday onwards I'm going to be away from home, thinking of taking my PC with me so we can play COD, otherwise not possible. It depends, because after streaming I'm thinking about going back to do walks again and stuff like that. But I'm guessing you're going to need your PC anyway to do trading. But yeah, I mean, take it with you if you want, and then obviously if I've got like time and stuff, you can still play COD in it, because I've not played for a few days. I got a little bit bored of it recently. So yeah, but sure, man. I have a question for you guys. I'm gonna do a poll on it actually. Let's do a poll. Oh, we'll have a look in just a second, bro. There you go. Done a poll. I want to see what you guys think. Silver on sell zone. Let's see. So you're saying silver is on a sell zone, yeah? See what you're thinking around that level of these highs here. It is a little, it's kind of like a key area there as well. From like there to there. I see what you're thinking. The only issue is if we see weaker dollar, then naturally we are gonna see a higher gold and silver value. But even if you just follow the lower time frame, yeah, for example M1, M2, the way I read price is still the same thing with gold and silver. It's still giving long direction. I think it's still going to be long direction on gold and silver. I think we could go up to around, we'll go on the 4-hour chart. I think we could probably go up to about, if we consider that's like a 0.35% drop, right? I see gold going up to about 4,200, 4,250-ish. That's 775 pips. Yeah, I see gold going up to about that sort of level, like 4250 to 4300, until we start to get a bounce on the DXY, unless we see follow through to the downside in DXY. If we do, we could go back into higher levels of like 4500-ish, 4400-ish on gold. Silver will obviously follow suit in it, so I think silver is going to be very similar to that. I think we're going to probably keep pushing to about 65, maybe 67, and then we might drop back down again. And if we do get follow through, we could come back into the 70s, like mid to low 70s on silver is what I'm expecting. Look at the volume on M5, it's still kind of on the long side more than it is the short, isn't it? GJ is looking good. NZD JPY is looking good. We've seen yen weakness. Only 2 votes so far. Volume will be there for sure. Every month has had good volume, at least in New York. Not during summer though. You know, regarding like the last 2 years, we've had a lot of stuff going on, but generally in summer the volume is very low. Like if you look at when I started trading in 2024 July, like April, sorry, 2023 summer was shit. 2022 summer was low volume. 2021, I don't know if 2021 had low volume. I know 2020 had high volume in July, August because of COVID, but that's an external factor, I suppose, isn't it? Or like a one-off, you know, worldwide pandemic thing. Still pushing on USD CAD and still dropping on euro, but pound is holding ground. But I think, yeah, that the pound is outperforming on euro GBP. So if you go to here, 1 day chart, and then we go on euro GBP, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna bring this one right down to about here. Like euro GBP is pushing to the downside, so pound is outperforming. There's no other levels here I could think of where price could reverse. There's just kind of these levels I had initially drawn out. I'll put that above there. Then that one, I don't know where that's gonna go. Just put it over here somewhere, around there. I'll have a look at what you said in a second. The last few years been the same. Some months may lack shit price action, but volume is there, especially when it comes to indices. I can see how pairs there will be significantly less volume due to many of the factors. Yeah. I was talking more Forex and stuff in it. But the last 2 years have been different because you've had a lot going on in these 2 years. You had tariff war, inauguration, election. So these 2 years have been exceptionally unique conditions. But I was gonna say, like on Forex side, before that it was low volume. I don't know about indices. Like maybe you'll have to have a look in it pre-2024. Maybe there was reduced volume or something. I don't know. Come on, man. Give me a nice clean trade, will ya? It's a nice clean trade. Make sure you all hit like. I think you already have though. Thank you. Where you going anyway, Sahad? And how long for? What are you thinking anyway, Mawango? Are you gonna go short on silver or not? Oh, has he gone like on holiday or something like that? House sitting in it. Yeah, that's alright, man. You're gonna be on your own. Don't trade it nowadays. Right, okay, yeah. Just analyzing then. Yep. That's alright, man. Make sure you don't mess up the house and stuff like that. Like, look after stuff, innit? But if you're gonna be there for 3 weeks, you might as well take your computer, because then 3 weeks is a long time, bro. Like, that's quite a long time. I'm gonna burn it down. Big guy. I want Neville to be awake because I want the edge finder reading, man. Funded Next has lifted all the rules, by the way. You know how they had all the rules on margin and stuff like that? They got rid of it, so that's good. Yeah, they need feeding and stuff like that, and it's obviously makes sense. My friend's cat died unfortunately 2-3 days ago, man. Proper sad. Really sad. Yeah, I love cats, man. They're good animals. Really good animals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losing trades. Let's see how many were mistakes. I like cats, man. They're good animals, bro. They're really good animals. I do like dogs now. Before I was scared of dogs, but I do like dogs now. They're actually so cute. Okay, so we're how many minutes into the market? 48 minutes into London Open. We've had a 10 pip range where we had a 25-minute range. Sorry, we had price break up, then break down, and come back into the medium again. I can't do nothing with that. I like cats because they have OCD and I like everything to be clean. So yeah, they clean themselves anyway. They're very independent. That's the only thing, like, that's why I like dogs. Dogs are needy in it, and they're kind of cute in that way. My friend's got an Akita, American Akita, proper big fluff ball, yeah. Like he's proper cute, man, so cute. But like he's needy. But like he'll sit with you, you can pet him, like, you know, he's like proper, he's cute in that way. Whereas cats, like, they just kind of be like, piss off, leave me alone, which is the only issue. Oh wait, shoot, I turned the volume down, innit? I think the guy's back now. There. French services, PMI, oh god, 46.8. France is getting hammered. Oh, we got services PMI today. Oh shit. We got services PMI today. Oh wow. How did I not notice? I didn't notice that. I'll stick around till 9:30 then, just to find out how the UK's done. And then USA is not doing it today, okay. When's USA doing services? They're doing it on Monday. The 6th is Monday? Yeah, Monday is when they're doing it. Hello, that's fine, no problem. That's A to the O to the K. I'm only watching London charts to see all the traps and mark them out, then use their pain in New York to make money. Yeah. How I see it is London 15-minute supply demand zones like London high, London low, structural high, structural low, Frankfurt high, Frankfurt low, Asia high, Asia low. They're all zones for New York. So you just got to find out which one in it and then look for a reaction level or something like that. Because I don't take direct entries from a level. I don't like the idea of it. But so this guy named, he's the mayor of Manchester, which is where Alan lives. Andy Burnham. He's pro-Zionist. He's very pro-Zionist. He's had speeches where he says, "Oh, Israel needs to be protected" and stuff like that. And some of the reporters were asked him that, "Oh, you know, what's your stance on the genocide?" Like recently, since you know. He's on about running and stuff like that for Prime Minister. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's really bad, but at the same time, you know, Israel also needs to be protected and stuff like that." So he's just an idiot. Yeah, me too. It's too obvious to just take entries off supply and demand zones. Will get cooked. Yeah, exactly. I don't like it. That's why I like going to like lower time frame and stuff like that and following price action. But after I started doing that, I started realizing that if I can read price action good enough, I don't even need to look at zones anymore. I don't need to look at M15, M30, 1 hour supply demand zones. I don't need to anymore. Because if I can read price action good enough to figure out the direction is going to continue going in, then what does that zone matter anymore? It doesn't matter then, does it? You get what I mean? So only 2 of you voted. 1 of you said yes, 1 of you said no. That's fair. I think as we see things calm down with the war, we will see lower volume. But if you see things accelerate with the war and inflation become out of control, then naturally it's going to cause more volume. I'm talking mainly Forex, obviously. It's safer to take entries off 4 p.m. 6 p.m. New York level. It's the fair price trade rather than supply demand. And you figure out what time you mean in it, because then you're like hours ahead. I like trading, yeah. You know the New York stock open after 30 minutes. That's where I'm most comfortable trading that sort of like indices and stuff like that. After that 30 odd minutes, then you're kind of good to go. Right, so who else has turned up to the funeral? Delegation of tribal sheikh, members of Islamic parties, representatives from Kurdistan region of Iraq, along with members of the Iraqi parliament paid respects. Okay, who else have we got? There's no one else. They made a website for all the stuff. A comprehensive video archive of Israel's genocide in Palestine. Perfect. Archivegenocide.com. Graphic footage, I understand. Oof. This is a harsh website. Oh wow, that's harsh. Oof. 549 pages. Oof. That's so sad, man. What? 82,419 videos. I don't know how many are going to be repeat. Yeah, but the good thing is, if anyone denies it, I can say here's a website filled with absolutely everything. I love that aspect that they've compiled it into a website together. Verified footage, all footage, uncaptioned footage, videos only, all media, photos, archive, children of Gaza, doctor, evidence, task, eyes on Palestine, Gaza notifications. Yeah, this is good but so bad at the same time. I'm going to save that to my bookmarks. And now if anyone talks BS, I can say, look bro, here's the link. Like, eat shit. So I was just commenting on that, innit? There's bad stuff happening in USA, man, about like inappropriate behavior to like Muslim people and stuff like that. Apparently they're having the police are like being like tough with some Egyptians or something over a kid wanting to take a photo like with some football players or something like that. So took that low, first leg, second leg. Oh bollocks. Shit, I missed that. I just missed that. Would I have taken it? Invalid zone there. Took that low. First leg volume, slow on the contraction side. Second leg volume. Hold that zone there. Yeah, I would have taken that. Bollocks, man. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. 1.1, 2.1, 2.3. Tag the invalid zone. Would have been a fast break even as well. Yeah, it is what it is. That's quite annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, silver's doing a bit of a pullback now. I think it's going to continue higher. That might be what Mwangi was talking about when he said he wanted to short. A little drop down maybe.
Italian retail sales more seasonally adjusted year on year. 2.2%, 2.2%, higher than forecast 1.7%. Month on month, 0.2% to 0.2% as expected. Eurozone composite final PMI 50, higher than forecast 49.5.
Oh, it come out at 50. Eurozone just made it. Eurozone just made it. Okay, so Sahad, Australia versus Egypt today. Who do you think is gonna win? I think Egypt, man. I don't think Australia has a good team. 30 minutes, no news, no nothing, clean. Egypt, Australia sucks. yeah. I like that. If I'd have taken it from here, I got a feeling it's going to fail anyway because price just literally tagged that invalid zone. At least with here, you would have had a break even. That's me. How did I miss that? Let me go back on the stream and figure out how I missed that. What was I doing? Basically, broke structure tagged in so quick, yeah. And I was looking at X for the delegation that was coming to view the people in it, the funeral of the many at that time. So damn it, why does it have to happen, you know, when I'm looking at a clip or something like that? Why not happen and just sat there waiting for the charts to do a move? Ole kutti nahi holni chahni. So anyway, no entry there for long. You just come up, put that channel there. Let's go M15. And get rid of that. And get rid of that. I was going to go to New York. I think Canada. I think Canada doesn't have any bank holiday or anything, so you probably can still trade USD CAD. in the New York session, it might be all right. Wait, GU, I don't think that's gonna happen before 4 p.m. Where's the low? I'd say about here. And then what about EU? I don't see that happening till about 4 o'clock. And then the rest of that can go over to Monday. Monday for you and Monday for you. Euro could do that, so I'll keep that there. And then Canada. Yes, already done that. Use the GPY. Get rid of that. Yeah, silver's back up again. Silver's pushing back up again, Mwangi. NZDJPY and then use DJPY. I think I'll keep her on UJ. So you would have had to break even. So if I did take that trade, it would have been break even and tag. Yeah. Is there any pairs that you guys are looking at? I know it's hard, only trades indices in New York session, but let me go on the stream, yeah, from yesterday and find a copy of the reading on Edge Finder then, because that's probably the best bet. There's yesterday's stream. Okay, perfect. There you go, perfect. So this is just going to give the reading of all of the assets. By the top settles, perfect. So USDJ, oh god.
Sharp changes in terms of one-day score changes on Edge Finder. A lot of our dollar crosses have decisively, actually all of our majors have gone to neutral territory. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on this after we watch how the dust settles in the next few days, because at this current point, I may be pausing on getting too long the dollar for a little bit. While the dollar...
What time did he make this video? Because is this when the thing is actually updated? Because then you've got Euro USD neutral, USD CHF neutral, AUD neutral, USD CAD neutral to bearish, GBP neutral. Oh yeah, I see. That's not looking that great, is it? What about the rest of the top setups? Shit. Okay, so it looks like GU come into that demand zone and is starting to make a move off of there, but I wouldn't have taken that because it's literally just touched that invalid zone, so it's too risky. Let's go back to the stream then from yesterday and then go to like the New York session, and then we had Euro CHF, AUD CHF, GBPJPY is bullish. What was the rest of the... Okay, so the neutral pairs, perfect. So NZD/JPY is still the weakest yen cross.
On where gold is at.
Oh,
I'm set
that was
to
quick.
stand in the neutrals here. Just get a real time look on where gold is.
Yeah, fundamentally, there's nothing clean. Like, there's nothing nice on the fundamental side of things. All of it looks really bad. All of it looks really bad, in all honesty. Foreign Minister Agarashi met with Foreign Minister of Kazakhstan. Okay, Iraqi resistance, Lebanese Amal, Palestinian and Yemeni delegations have come to pay respects for the Iranian leader. Oh, Iran parliament speakers ties avenging Khamenei to freeing Muslims. Oh, nice. Without a doubt, avenging the blood of such a great leader means freeing all Muslims from the oppression of tyranny of the United States and the Zionist regime. I love that comment. Today marks the anniversary of one of the most heinous crimes committed by America against the Iranian nation. 1922, Iran passengers flying Iran to Dubai was struck by 2 missiles US warships, Persian Gulf. Oh, you got Bangladeshi members. Yes, Bangla. Well, what about would Indians be even allowed to go or not? Bet Modi be like, nah, mate, you're not allowed to move, or you're mad. Families of Hezbollah, martyr leader Nasrallah, they come as well.
This is daily. Meta mold Samsung for 10
Wow.
trillion won custom AI chip production.
Wowzer. Got 4 viewers right now. If you got any questions, drop it in the chat, guys, because getting a bit bored over here, man. The markets aren't really doing much. At least you can bring a topic up that might be enjoyable. That'd be good. Today has been a bad day. It's very lackluster. UJ did a 30 pip move in an hour and 10 minutes, which makes sense because you had an intervention occur. NZD did 12, which makes sense. GBP did 32. That makes sense. GBP is a more volatile pair, so that does make sense. And then USD CAD did 11, not really a lot, but at least it's trending in a direction, very slowly, but at least it is going in a direction. It's just kind of timidly going. GBPUSD did a 14 pip move. It's a good day, have patience. 14 pips. And then EU's done 10. I mean, Volume's not there. I still think that high is gonna fail and that price is gonna go up. You're just gonna have to be patient, as Mwangi said. How's Kenya anyway, man? What's going on with the protests and stuff like that? Are they still happening or not? You're having demonstrations that Francis was telling me about, remember? Because the president or whatever won't let Devontae sell oil in Kenya cheap, and then like, everyone's moaning about it, you know, because the cost of like petrol and energy and stuff like that. So you had some demonstrations or something. Oh, okay, that's fine. They're not continuously going on or anything like that. Okay. Oh, okay. I want to, but so they already done an intervention here, bro. They already did an intervention here. In 2 minutes, it did a 50 pip move. And then obviously, whenever you get an intervention, either you get follow through, but you don't get follow through on like these mini interventions. You just get an instant reclaim of that level. So I don't really want to trade that, because then there's not much move that will happen, if that makes sense. I still want to trade JPY, but I'm just waiting for the right opportunity, man. And I don't see the opportunity yet. Not yet. Like, that was looking lovely, that was. Look at all of that. That's beautiful. You can just pure see sell side, like sellers are in there, buyers can't do nothing, sellers are there, buyers are trying, sellers are there. Intervention whack. So yeah. I'm thinking, let me know what you lot think. I'm thinking
European Council's Costa saying the EU will approve savings and investment union this year.
Of doing streams in New York after August for 1 year. What do you guys think?
Adding, need to approve EU budget by the end of this year.
Thinking about it, not sure,
The
just
next
thinking.
EU budget will double investment in research.
Do it, it's better. Yeah. I do normally trade New York, it's just I don't stream it because I'm chilling. I'm gonna stick around after 9:30 because I'm hoping that after 9:30 on GU we'll get a move, and then like from the news, and then hopefully you can catch a trade in it. So might stick around for a little bit after 9:30 hopefully. Yeah, I might do it, you know, I might. Let's do another playlist, man. I'm getting bored of this. Let's do this one. Oh, that's so sad. They got like a tiny casket for Khamenei's granddaughter. Oh, she's only 14 months old.
ECB President Lagarde received nearly 30 requests to access ECB repo lines.
Alright, about 9 minutes left for news and we'll see what happens.
ECB President Lagarde. Around 30 countries have sought access to the repo lines we initiated.
Was there any way to go long here? I don't think there was. Yeah, it just kind of flew off and then didn't really give an end, did it? Oh, Miss Francis, where the hell is he? Let's have a look at US indices, innit? US tech. Where's New York? 3 p.m. Okay, 3 p.m. Yeah. So 2:30. Oh, you didn't even get that pump at 2:30, bro. What happened there? Okay. Let's go to London session if you can figure out where the hell it is. Then London's here. Longs would have been okay. There's the New York session. By US 30. Oh god, that was hideous. Oh my god, US 30 was really bad. Wow. Oh, that's horrendous. One second. Wait. What's beautiful for scalp? Sorry. Look how good this knees. Ah. USD cards come up to the middle of Asia. What it gonna do? What's it gonna do? I need something to clean my monitors with, man. Probably use like a wipe and tissue or like a damp cloth or something. Computer still clean. Right, almost 2 minutes till GBP news, just to find out what's gonna happen with that. Nah, I know no one is. I had does scalp a bit on gold in New York mainly. Audio has his actual strategy. Mwangi trades high time frame ish, like 15-30 minute ish time frame, I think. But he does a bit of scalping here and there. But I think everyone who actually trades properly, like with a strategy, I think they do it more on the higher time frame. I think I'm the only one here that does actual M1 trading. And then you got Haroon who trades M1, but yeah. No comment. Actually, I can't say nothing with the 10 losing streak. I can't say nothing. But Alan, you rang me the day as well, man. I rang you back, but you didn't answer. Can't do nothing with this at the moment, man.
We get UK services PMI final forecast 48.8 on the prior 48.7. Composite forecast.
Mad guy, 14 hours.
49.4.
Meant to be a nut. Mad. Okay, so here we go. PMI 48.8 forecast. Composite 49.4. 20 seconds. Come on, please come in like strong, like 50.7 or 51, please. 7, 6, 5,
10
4,
seconds.
3, 2. What do you mean 10 seconds? It's just coming out now. Uh-oh. Why is it down? That's not good.
48.8, 48.8 UK services PMI final. Composite 49.3, 49.3. London
It's been
forecast.
horrendous,
49.9.
man. So bad. The British economy's cooked, man. Yeah, look. There goes the bloody pound, innit? The shit economy. There's nothing clean, man. And even if there was something here, it's just flying off and not pulling back anyway. And then here is just flying off, pulling back, then it gives you break even, then probably tags it as soon as you get back in the trade. Yep, pretty much. Tags it straight away. Useless, man. Won't do nothing with this. Keep waiting. Give it another 10 minutes, maybe 15, and then we'll see if you can see anything for that. I took a nap as well, man. I've been feeling tired these days, man. I don't normally take naps and stuff, but I took a nap and I conked out for like 2.5 hours. Legit, man. Oh, you're working from home, innit? Friday. Okay, so what we do see from a technical perspective is it took out a bunch of lows right there. Yeah. Let's see what GU is gonna do then. I still think dollar's gonna drop more. I really do think it's gonna drop more. Look at the Fed tool again, see what that's saying. Oh, China is gonna have 5G to 1.7 billion connections by 2030. They're gonna be buying loads of What do you need to build? You need masts in it. So how are they built? What? Probably that's going to be good for the metal that they use for building masts. That's going to go up in value. China's killing it. While Europe is struggling with no air conditioning, China is installing rooftop rain system, reducing temperature by 5 to 8 degrees for residents. It's just pumping water out of the top of all these buildings there, so it makes it rain and then reduces the temperature. Probably does it from their own water supply that they hold in the building or through whatever they have. It's a sick idea, actually. Basically, a kid in America wanted to take a picture with one of the Egyptian national team players, yeah? And then that and US security was clashing with them outside of the hotel. The officer was shoving the player and stuff like that, and he said, I'm not gonna move. And then confrontation escalated quickly.
US negotiator Kalibaf saying if the US and Israel do not fulfill their commitments, Iran will resume its appropriate measures, according to ISNA.
Yeah, American police are proper pigs, man, I swear. Proper pigs.
Well, hello everybody, this is Donald J. Trump.
You shut up, you fat orange. Oh shit, Dr. Ghalibaf says if the US and Israel do not fulfill their commitments, Iran will resume its appropriate measures. Go on, Iran. Iran. Because the chart's in here, so I missed anything. I want to indicate whenever it breaks structure, you get an alert, man. So then you're always aware of whenever there's a break of structure or something like that, so you're not losing anything or missing anything. That would be wicked, man. An alert on every structure break. Oh, USD card, what's that doing? That's a clean zone. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Good seeing you, Sahad. Thank you. When are you going to your brother's? Next Tuesday. Okay. Peace out, Sahading. It just continued to go down. So break, retest, and that's gonna continue. EU's done. That's doing absolutely nothing, man. There's no volume on EU. I look at that on M15, bare doji, doji there, basically a doji there, that's definitely a doji, that's near enough for doji, that's near enough for doji. Maybe New York might have better move, maybe. Don't think of anything else to look at. I think that's about it. Give her about another 5 minutes and I'm probably done. Nah, not done with it, but you know when you play it bare, you get bored in it, man. Like, it was fun, don't get me wrong, but I just need a bit of a break from it for a few days, innit? It's good though, don't get me wrong. I just can't be playing it like how you guys play it every day, all day, whatever. I just can't do that. Not on COD anyway, like. They're still sending emails about discounts and stuff like that. Oh god. Rocket League, yeah, I get bored of that as well, innit, man? Like I was telling Dan's missus, I was like, you need to calm down, bro, you're too addicted. COD is way more better than Rocket League though, like COD's way more involving and stuff like that, but it's way more rage bait as well. Like you get vexed a lot more on COD, innit? Let's look at my FX book then, because I bet that's getting cooked, man. Sign in. Sign in. Sign in. Thank you. Master. We're up like 4.5%, man, from August last year to August this year. What was that sound? What's my personal account looking like? I bet that's getting cooked as well, isn't it? Only up 1.7%. Getting cacked, mate. Bye, I'll see you next week. Yes, Moangi. Hopefully next week's going to be good after NFP is out the way and stuff. What is gay to man? I started typing code ages ago. Just only come back to play with the boys. When I say COD, I mean Warzone, whatever. It's all COD, innit, man? It's all under that branch, innit? Whatever you want to call it. That franchise, whatever. You love Warzone, why are you chatting shit? You're a liar, man. And you said you're gonna go anyway, why are you still here talking bollocks? He loves the attention. Oh man, what a guy. What a guy. Okay, bye. Oh, funny guy, man. I don't think there's any more news today. Nah, nothing. Then we got next week. Monday's bit jam-packed. Tuesday's dead. Wednesday's dead. Thursday's dead. Friday's got a bit of news. Next week, yeah, I think it'll be alright. I think next week might actually be good. Nothing from card. How did you get a candle on USD card here? Check this out, yeah? And the volume of the candle is 0.1 pipit. How's that possible? Was that like just an error or something? Won't be right. Yeah, I think I'm done, man. There's nothing here for me at the moment. Got that. UJ, if it pushes up higher, only 10 pips from there and 20 from there, so I might just do that there. Yeah. So just one loss today, which is fine. It is what it is. I'm happy with that trade anyway. Would I have been able to get into shorts? Let's think about this. Yeah, you're taking out this high, even though they've had volume on the high side. Yeah, volume there, broke structure, everything continuing high, took along there. Okay, sure, it was a loss. First leg, second leg, no retracement there. Volume started to come in and show, okay, maybe shorts are the way to go from here. Then London Open came, took these lows, started to move up, move back down again, started to move with volume, come back down again with volume. Then it ranged for a bit, then pushed all the way up, then pushed back down. That was disgusting. There's no way to trade that. There's no clear direction. And even in order to follow shorts, where would you enter from? Like, there was no entry anywhere. Yeah, I'm happy with that. He was just horrendous. Right, boys, I'm done. I'll definitely look at New York 150%. If there's something clean, I'll take it. If not, then I won't. I'll probably just wait for next week. Not much more I can do. That's coming down, that is. See you, boys. Take it easy. Bye.